Hi, my name is Jesus, and our question is, how long in time will it take for a ball to roll 10 feet at a 5-degree elevation?
This is gonna be our elevation, which is 5 degrees. And it's gonna go that. How fast will the ball roll in 10 feet?
So one of our possible questions will be, how much force is being used? And for this project, we'll be using the same amount of force on every trial. So this will be our test object. Our object will be testing, and every time we'll have a 90-degree. We'll have this tilted at 90 degrees and see how far it rolls.
This will be our official trial. As you can see, it's gonna be 10 feet from where Jesus is standing. So trial 1.
90 degrees. Well, last time our trial didn't quite reach 10 feet, so instead of a brush, we're going to use a hammer. And we'll have it at 90 degrees also. And this time we will also time. And here we go.
So it took a second and 93 milliseconds.
This is our second trial. Timer's ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Alright, now push play.
Our time for our second trial was 1 second and 6 milliseconds.
This is our third and final trial. Timer's ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
My name's Ramon. For our third trial, we got 1 second and 55 milliseconds. So then we averaged out all 3 trials, we added them up and then divided them, and it came out to 1 second and 69 milliseconds was our average for the flat trial on 0 degrees or on a flat surface. So this is our math. It's basic average, so we added them up right here, and then we just divided it by 3, and we got 1 second, 69 milliseconds. The surface that we did our first 3 trials was at 0 degrees. Now we will perform it at about 5 degrees, roughly.
At this new elevation, we predict that the time will reduce by a half. So our new time will be, we predict that our new time will be 8 milliseconds. So this is our first trial on the elevated surface.
Our first trial in the elevated, we got 1 second and 26 milliseconds. This is our second trial.
Ready?
Ready.
2, 1.
Our second trial, we got 1 second and 19 milliseconds.
Here's our third trial. Time's ready? 3, 2, 1.
Our third and final trial, we got 1 second and 27 milliseconds.
Timer's ready? 3, 2, 1.
After our trials in the elevation, we averaged 1 second and 24 milliseconds.
We're off by 0.45.
After we found the average for the elevated and the flat, we found out that we're 0.45 milliseconds off.
Our original guess was that on the 5-degree elevated surface, the ball will roll 0.8 milliseconds faster. So based on our results, we came up with the rule that states that for every degree of elevation that an object travels, the time reduces by about 1 millisecond.